Are you ready for Dragoncon? Dragoncon is 1 week away. 1 week. 1 week. 1 week. Only 1 week. If you aren't familiar with Dragoncon, it's a multimedia pop culture convention that focuses on a ton of genres. Sci-fi, horror, of course, anime and manga. It's got a Brit track, film, obviously cosplay. That's huge. Science, robotics. I think they even have puppetry. They've got something for everyone. Dragoncon takes place in Atlanta, Georgia over Labor Day weekend, which is this year from August 31st until September 4th, which is that Monday. It is definitely a long, drawn out, fun party. The convention spreads over 5 hotels, which they call their host hotels, and America's Mart, which is where all the vendors are. That place is massive, and the vendors, they're the best. It's an unbelievable shopping experience. The line will be long, but it's worth it to get in. The 5 host hotels are the Marriott Marquis, Hilton Atlanta Downtown, Westin Peachtree Plaza Hotel, Hyatt Regency Hotel, and the Cortland Grand Hotel Atlanta, which was the Sheraton. This year, I am lucky enough to be doing 5 panels at Dragoncon. I will be moderating 3 and just participating in the other 2. I'm so excited. My first panel is Behind the Curtain, Unmasking the Secrets of Acting Success. That will be on Friday at 1 p.m. at the Hyatt, Hanover AB. We're going to have a candid and probably revealing panel where we can share some insights into what it takes to succeed and maybe share a few stories of what goes on behind the scenes. Next, we head into the horror track for 2023 in horror film, the year so far. This is one that I'm moderating, which I'm incredibly excited about because pretty much everything I watch is horror. It's just what I do. I don't know. I love it. It's so good. 2023 in horror film, the year so far, will be on Friday at 4 p.m. at the Westin Peachtree 1-2. We'll discuss the most terrifying horror films of 2023 so far. Let's talk about the latest screams, scares, and nightmares that will haunt your dreams. For my third panel, it will be Decoding M. Night Shyamalan, which will be Saturday at 4 p.m. in the Westin Peachtree 1 and 2. We'll discuss the career of M. Night Shyamalan from The Sixth Sense to A Knock at the Cabin, which released this year. We'll explore some of the themes he uses and the techniques that make his films unique and stand out from the rest. And then we have Unleashing the Deadites, The Evil Dead Legacy. Oh my gosh. That will be Saturday at 10 p.m. at the Westin Peachtree 1 and 2. We'll discuss the cult classic original film and the new release, Evil Dead Rise. We'll get to share some of our favorite moments from the series. This is going to be a fun one. And for my 5th and final panel, which I will also be moderating in the horror track, is The Exorcist, celebrating 50 years of horror. This will take place on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. at the Westin Peachtree 1-2. We'll explore the enduring legacy of this classic film and its massive impact on horror cinema and popular culture. We'll discuss the film's themes of faith, possession, evil, and how they continue to resonate today. In addition to all the awesome panels that Dragoncon has, there is so much to do. I mentioned the vendors before, and yes, the vendors are huge, massive, big deal, but they also have celebrities. Lots of very, very cool celebrities. And most of those celebrities will have panels too. Due to the writer strike and actor strike at the moment, they will not be able to discuss their current or past projects. However, that could make it more interesting for you. I think getting to know some of your favorite actors might be even more enjoyable. They have author signings, they have Dragoncon Burlesque, they have Dragoncon Night at the Aquarium, which is on Saturday. And from what I've heard, it's an amazing event. Also on Saturday, the Georgia Philharmonic Orchestra presents. There are tons of live performances and DJs. They do have a goth night. Oh, yes. And then the Crew Shadows will perform. And of course, the one, the only, the legend himself, Aurelio Voltaire. Meow. If you don't know about the Dragoncon parade, it basically takes over downtown Atlanta around the host hotels, and it is a massive train of cosplaying phenomena. The thing about Dragoncon is it is a massive, massive group of people, but everyone is so kind. They're so cool. Everyone pretty much watches out for one another, which you really should. Please be careful. And it feels more like a massive group of friends than a group of strangers. Don't think that Monday is boring or there's not a lot going on, because on Monday they have a late night puppet slam. Yep. I don't know if you've made plans to come to Dragoncon, but if you haven't, there's still time to get tickets right now. And if you see me at Dragoncon, say hi. For more information, go to dragoncon.org, and with your handy dandy cell phone, they have the Dragoncon app that you can download, and they will upload all of the schedule for 2023. They upload maps, they upload all the fun and the goodies that you can find in one location. If you're unable to make Dragoncon, just know that there is also Dragoncon TV, which will air different tracks and different shows. And actually, I did a spot for Dragoncon TV for the horror track that will only be shown on Dragoncon TV. So if you want to see that, that's where you've got to go. And you can feel like you're participating in the events, even if you're not there in the physical form. So have you gotten your ticket yet? And if you do, I'll see you at Dragoncon.